Hey guys, Jack Rowe here. Gonna do my week 2 discussion 1 post. And for this discussion, I chose to listen to the audio titled Want to Perk Up Your Love Life, Put Away That Smartphone. And basically this was kind of talking about how relationships now are being interfered with because are using their phones at the dinner table. And this didn't seem like that big of a thing to me. I think that that's obviously something that we see in everyday relationships, but it kind of talked about how it can interfere and mess with people's overall relationships and that how relationships would be better without it. So the first question was, what did the audio story you chose tell us about technology and interpersonal relationships? And that's kind of exactly what I was saying, how it can interfere and it takes away from like the two people actually having a connection and discussing between the two of them. And I thought this kind of almost contradicted what the book was saying, because I think the book this week, the chapter we read, kind of promoted CMC and like talking using technology in relationships. And I guess the difference here is that this was kind of two people together, and then the technology was taking them away from their in-person relationship. So I can kind of see where that makes sense, where that was like taking them away from what was at their, like who was in front of them. And then the second question is, do we have a responsibility in relationships to limit the use of technology? And I think we do. I think obviously technology is such a common thing in this day and age that it's not fair to expect that we can completely cut it out. But I think that it's something that we have to be conscious of, because, and just like this, the example in the audio was how the lady, they kind of have a joke where if someone's on their phone, they kind of like make fun of the other person so that they stop and they can spend time together. And I think that's something that everyone can do. Yeah, I think we have to responsibility and just like to limit that, because I think if we're always in front of the screen, we're not paying attention to what's in front of us in real life. And yes, we can use technology as a tool and it helps in many ways and it'll help build relationships, but when you're in person with with the individual that you're in a relationship with, I think we need to be especially careful to devote time to them. Thanks.